Yes, people. Welcome to United Plus. Hello, hi, Raid. Big up NSG. Big up everyone, man. Hope you lot are doing bless. Big up Kaz as well. Kaz Raid. Big up, man. Big up everyone for jumping in. Big up MA. Big up everyone in the chat, man. Yeah, I just watched Kaz's video as well, man. Good vid. Obviously, bro, I want to try and touch on a few things that obviously you guys have not spoke about. Big up MA, man. Big up everyone in the chat. Just sub to the channel. Big up, man. Big up everyone. Hope you are having a good day and that. Apart from the dire Man United news that is coming out, man, because it's quite dead, bro. I actually wanted to talk about INEOS and their movements and how they are running this transfer market. Because for me, I think it's poor. It's just got glazers all over it. But I want to talk about all of it, bro. I want to talk about INEOS 1K subs by the end of the stream. Big up everyone, man. Big up Kaz for the raid as well. Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, man. So let me get you lot's thoughts, man, because INEOS are obviously trying to save this why are you blaming this on them? Is that your washing machine going mad in the background? It is. The missus just put it on. She put it off, and then now she's put it back on for another 10 minutes. Women, I don't know, bro. I have no idea. But yeah, no. Obviously, INEOS need to. They need to hold their share of the blame for me, bro. It's that man saying the washing machine is doing more than INEOS right now. Actually doing its job. Oh man, big up everyone, man. But yeah, man, washing machine moving faster than INEOS. 100%, bro. 100%. It's like I want to get onto them, bro, because it's like, well, we ain't got long left. I think we've got like a couple weeks left. I think we're playing Leeds on Saturday, so we're already gonna start going into our preseason games. You signed one player. Like, this is the shirt reveal. And by the way, I have not bought this from Man United before anyone else isn't funding the Glazers. This shirt should have been worn by Mbuemo, in my opinion, bro. I've been waiting on that. You saw Brentford have gone in to Ipswich to sign Omari Hudson for 35 mil, but apparently they've they put in a bid for 35 million pounds, and Ipswich have said no, and they're in the Championship. So I don't know what's going on there. I think big up Afro, Tenny Breeze, big up, man, big up. I feel your pain, bro. Hackle, bro. Trust me, it's peak. I don't even know where to even go from here, man. But I do want to just talk about INEOS because I just think they're taking an absolute piss at the moment. Big up Kaz as well, each and every time for the raid and everything as well. Obviously, he was talking about the Mbuemo deal and how the Brentford deal is likely to go through, especially because they're looking for a replacement and they've already put in a bid. So I'm not really worried about that striker-wise, but we're still in for Watkins. That's the only news that's come out. Let me run by some of the actual, because even like the news coming out today, it's not really much, bro. Like the Mbuemo deal, Man United decide on abandoning Brian Mbuemo transfer after failed bids. See, I think this is just a smokescreen. I think we're still going to flip and be in for him. But yeah, they're just playing difficult. Fabrizio Romano also posted Man United have been linked with a move to sign Leo midfielder Tolisso this summer, and Fabrizio Romano, writing in his exclusive Give Me Sport newsletter, has confirmed that he is a player who has been offered to the Red Devils. I'll be honest with you, I don't really know much about him, but I guarantee you it'll probably be like a cheap deal for United. Oh, Tolisso, yeah. Has confirmed that Tolisso is a player who has been offered to Manchester United this summer. The respected reporter adds that he is one of the several players who have been offered to Man United in recent weeks. So is this the type of links that, you know, the Vardys and all of that crap, man. Let me go through some of your comments as well, because I still want to go through. Yeah, so this is Taliso's stats for the year. So games 32, goals 7, assist 4, goal creating actions 15. It's not too bad for a centre midfielder, but you'd probably want more. Maybe not goals, but 7 goals, 4 assists for a centre mid. It's not too bad. In the French league, yeah, I don't know, man. Big up Minna in the chat. Smash the likes up, bro. Big up, big up, big up. We were warned by Nice fans that INEOS were not good owners, and now we can see that they are too slow, too late to react, and even tighter than the Glazers. Yeah, bro, I know. Like, do you remember when the Qataris were gonna take over, and you had these like top reds being like, oh well, you know, you don't want to stay running our club. Where are all of you lot now? Honestly, bro, where are all of you guys now? All of you lot now saying, no, INEOS, Britain's richest man. Where the hell are all of you lot now? You lot should be standing up, representing your people, bro, because right now they ain't doing fuck all. They've done absolutely nothing to get us back to where we need to. Every team around us has actually improved. You look at Tottenham, look at the signings they're making, and Tottenham has already had a better team than us. Tottenham already had a better flipping squad than us, and they've already added to that. Do you know what I mean? You look at Arsenal. Yeah, I had a laugh with them signing only Madueke, but as a collective, they've made 4 or 5 big signings. I mean, even that Gokares deal. I know some of you that didn't rate him. I wanted him. I wanted him over Sesko. My 2 were obviously Mateta, Well, 3. Mateta, Osimhen, Gokares. That was like the top 3 for me. We got none of them. So at the moment, I don't even know whether we're waiting for Watkins. I'm still waiting on that. But I think what Kaz said as well, like once some of the outgoings start going through the door, then you'll start to see some changes, man. Atro Tenebreeze, big up, laugh aloud. M's, you're like, rate the club, but sod it. Yeah, bro. You can't. Obviously, it's Man United, but bro, they're just they're not doing good right now. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm trying to be positive, but they're not doing good. Where did you get your top from? You can order it, bro. You can order it online. There's a few companies that sell it. INEOS are slacking. Glazers in disguise. Yeah, bro, I know, man. But what can we do as fans? Do you know what I mean? We're not even excited anymore. That's the saddest thing. Like, we're looking to this Premier League season, and usually it's like, bro, last season I was actually excited, believe it or not. Last season when we got like Mazarawi, we got Lenny Euro, we got Delit. I thought, you know what, that's not bad. It's good to add to the team. Do you know what I mean? And all of them players have actually gone into the starting 11. They did say that man, yeah. At MA, yeah, I can't lie. They did say these man move stush, but oh well, we move. Boy, I don't even know. Is it too late to even do anything about this? Because I don't know how we can have these owners in, but the fans are just like, you know, like sooner or later we need to go back to boycotting games, and you know, because I don't know, man. I don't know what their plan is. I know I read you lot something about Omar Barada 2-3 weeks ago, where he was like, Man United will win the Premier League in 2028. So in January, we're 2 years away. Do you see us winning the league in 2 years? No, I don't, bro. No, I don't. Do you see us winning the league in 2 years? No matter who we sign. And again, this INEOS thing, yeah. Do you reckon, boys, everyone in the chat, like the video, subscribe as well, random. Do you reckon that INEOS are actually taking their time with the signings? Because there's a few reasons why I think it is. Obviously, they're saving money on any signings that they bring in. They're not going to have to pay them their wages now. Do you know what I mean? If we would have signed Mbuemo 2-3 weeks ago on 250K a week, we would have been paying that from 2-3 weeks ago. Do you know what I mean? So maybe they're just trying to save a little 1, maybe 2 mil on that. So the later they leave it, you know, the more money they save. That's one theory. Another theory is obviously they're playing. Brentford's obviously a tough club to deal with. Do you know what I mean? They've got the money. They don't really need to sell. So I think INEOS are just playing a tough game with them, being like, look, like, you know, the player wants to come to us. We'll just leave. We'll just make things difficult for you. So maybe we'll just, like, you know, put a bid in on the second to last day of the transfer window, just to make it difficult for you to re-sign another player, but we'll still get our player. So I think it's just kind of like, you know, like a sour relationship there between them. But us fans are in the middle of it, being like, what the hell is going on? Emi Martinez, there were links today as well. The price set, 30 mil for Martinez. I would take him at United. I'm sure every single one of you lot would. Let me just run through some of these comments, man. Big up everyone in the chat as well. Beware, everyone who says a rumor is a smokescreen tends to turn out to be a flashbang. Well, some rumors are smokescreens though. Like that Jackson one. Like, I hope we don't get Jackson, NSG. I really don't, bro. I hope that's just a smokescreen, because as soon as I saw that, it made me sick. Don't get me wrong, he's better than the tier of strikers that we were being linked to before, like, you know, the Vardys and all of them lot, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but it's just not what we need, bro. It's like we've gone from shopping in M&S to Poundland, bro, and Lidl with this. It's just not good, bro. 242, big up Minna. Toliso's good, but not that good. He's not that good, but I think it's only for 30 mil. If I'm not mistaken, boys. I think it's only for 30 mil. Reports emerged this week that Man United have supposedly made contact to sign Tolisso from Lyon this summer. The World Cup winner who produced 19 goals. What? Where's all the... Okay. World Cup winner who produced 19 goals. Oh, combined. Okay, cool. That's why I was like, where did that come from? So 19 goals and assists combined. I love how they do that to make him sound even better. Campaign enjoyed more of an attacking role at Lyon. So if he's enjoyed more of an attacking role, we don't need another attacker, bro. Especially not in that midfield. We don't need another Bruno. The French international developed into a goal-scoring midfielder despite usually occupying a deeper role throughout his career. And he could be versatile. He could be a versatile option for United if they were to sign him. Tolisso would be comfortable in one of the two deeper midfield roles in Amorim's system, while he could also play in the attacking midfield position. Well, let's wait and see what happens there, boys. MA, big up, bro. Astro Tenebris. I am more disappointed by Beraldo and Wilcox more than anything. They have worked at City and know how a proper club is run. But this is what I mean, bro. It's like, I'm disappointed in Beraldo as well. He's my fellow Moroccan, bro, and I expected better from him. I thought he's going to come and, you know. But if the owners have tied his hands behind his back, you can't really blame them. Do you know what I mean? And I think, do you know who's going to suffer from all of this? Amorim, bro. Amorim's going to suffer from all of this, bro. Let's see what he's going to do if he doesn't get his players. Because I tell you now, bro, October. He's last until October. His pass completion rate is worse than Agate's. If that's true. If that's true, that's worrying still. Finally would be cleared the debt. Yep. Paid off the contracts to clear the deadwood, and new stadium would already been built by now. Brother, 100%. But again, where are all of these people? I'm pretty sure Mark Goldfish was one of them as well, saying he doesn't want, you know, a club owned by a state, which is ridiculous, bro. Because everyone was sitting these top reds. Where are all of these top reds now? Honestly, man, because it just stinks of racism for me, bro. Like, where are all of these top reds now? Because now we're stuck. And it doesn't look like we're getting back to where we need to be anytime soon. Like, INEOS came in last season. We finished 15th, guys. Like, and this season, we've signed one player. And like I said, everyone around us has improved. Man City has improved. Tottenham have improved. Arsenal have improved. Chelsea have improved. Liverpool still might be going in for Isak. So, what are we doing, bro? Signed one player. And even then, it was a release clause. They didn't even have to do much flipping work on that. Hackle, big up, man. Big up, Hackle. Facts, I was desperate for Sheikh Chassim. Yeah, bro, same. But it's all gone quiet now because it's like, you know, all of these guys that were sitting there talking about, oh, I don't want to be owned by a state. Oh, human rights. Bro, now what? We're a laughing stock, bro. And you know what? I don't hear no one calling out INEOS and actually putting up their hand saying we made a mistake. No one. When the window is over, then I will judge. Until then, they got 1.5 months to they got 1.5 months to go. What do you mean? Big up Charlie Malmin. What do you mean 1.5 months to go? Because they've been here for this is their second year now. So you're saying you want to give them 1.5 months? What, 1.5 months to go? Is that what you're saying? Is it Ranjit Singh? Big up, man. Big up yourself. Welcome to the channel. Problem us, we need investment. INEOS not investing because not full owners. Glazers don't because not wealthy enough. We are in trouble. The thing is, bro, like if they was to both sit down and come to an agreement where they can both put have it like put an input. Do you know what I mean? So for example, if the Glazers was to come together and be like, look, we'll put in 100 mil, and then INEOS puts in 100 mil. Even then, it won't really work because, do you know what I mean? INEOS already, just seem what we're talking about. Ratcliffe already owns 28%, so it's like, unless you get the Glazers to put in, because obviously you've got the two brothers, so they both have to put in 100 mil individually, or maybe 50 mil individually. That's the only way it could work. Because it's like owning a house and being like, and then I don't know, it's like a flat sharing a house or whatever, but it's like a 3-bedroom. But then two people in 2 bedrooms want to do something about the house, but one doesn't. So it just doesn't work out, man. But they should have thought about this. The owner should have thought about this. INEOS should have thought about this. The Glazers should have thought about this. Do you know what they thought? They probably thought, right, we're just going to stick it out until the new stadium comes, and then we can start making some money. But you're not going to stick it out for that long, bro. You're really not. Villa now in for Garnacho. Yeah. So apparently Man United are in for Watkins, but they can't do a swap deal because it doesn't look good on the books. So they would have to do a let me just check it out 1 sec. Yeah, so it would have to be a swap deal. Not swap deal, sorry. It would have to be a so we would have to put in a bid for Watkins, and they would have to accept it, and then they would have to come in for Garnacho. Which I'm not really fussed, bro. I do think 60 mil for Watkins is quite a bit, though. 29 last year on his deal. Oh, no, he's got 2 years left on his deal, I think. No, it's 3 years left on his deal. I checked it last time. Yes, purely because of his contract. I completely agree with you on that. But City's resources well exceed Man United. So, yeah, it wasn't always like that, bro. They've just got owners that actually want to put in. They've got owners that want to get to the top. And if you look at how they've done it, you know, bro, signing the likes of Company, Aguero, Silva, Yaya Toure, they signed top players for good deals, right? We're not doing that. Do you know what I mean? We are not doing that. Sorry, boys, give me a sec. This puppy. Yeah, we're not doing that, bro. Like I said, we're shopping in Poundland right now. When minimum, bro, we should be going to Waitrose, bro. Kevin Donovan, big up Kevin Donovan. I don't think I've seen you on the channel. Big up yourself, man. Welcome to the channel. And Mbuemo will get Brian Mbuemo, it will get the deal done. Yeah. I think the deal's gonna get done. Like I said, I think they're just making things difficult for Brentford as well. Do you know what I mean? It's looking peak. Pyramid scheme. I know it's looking peak, my bro. Big yourself up each and every time. Atro, big up, man. Unfortunately, I do think that it is too late to do anything, personally, for me. That the summer I was wanting just seemed to come in and we start balling. But we just have to stop, strap in for the rough ride. Do you know what, though? I don't think it's completely over, Atro. Big up yourself as well. I don't think it's completely over. I think INEOS gave an extra option. They basically got the Glazers out of jail, bro. They got the Glazers out of jail, and that's why I'm so pissed off, because they had nowhere to go. If Ratcliffe never came in with that stupid flipping bid, they had nowhere to go. You have no money. What are you gonna do? We're just gonna keep sinking. You have to sell. Do you know what I mean? They just wanted more money, and he saved them, bro. He saved them. He gave them an extra life, bro. He gave them a get out of jail free card, and now it's still not too late, bro. I still don't think it's too late. It's one of them ones, man. Let's just see what happens next season, because you lot are gonna laugh, yeah. Because I've always said this, like, since Eric Ten Hag has been here, I've been like, it can't get any worse. It can't get any worse. And then you finish 8th, and then win the FA Cup, and you're like, it can't get any worse. It can't get any worse. And then, bro, next season you're finishing 15th, and it's like, can't get any worse. It can't get any worse. You just never know. You just never know with this club, man. I don't think we'll get relegated, but you just never know. Charlie Malman, big up. He said compete to try and win the league. That's very different. Say we would win. Also, they have a 3-year plan, but we fans want everything right now. Yeah. So in 2028, we will be competing to win the league. Yeah. So that's, you have to. So competing for me is second and close. Do you know what I mean? You can't be competing for the league finishing 3rd and 4th. That's not competing, bro. And right now we're 15th. So how are we making that jump from 15th to 2nd within 2 years? That's my point. Because the way we're moving now and how slow we're moving now, how's that going to happen? How? So let's just say in January, let's just say we sign 2 more players this season. Do you think let's just say we get a striker and a centre mid, right? A striker and at this point, just give me that, because I don't know what the hell these lot are doing. Give me a striker and a centre mid, yeah? Do you think that's getting us anywhere near 2nd? No. So by the time we get to next January, we hardly never sign anyone in January. We signed Bruno, Dorgu. We signed Dorgu for this last January. So let's just say we sign 1 player, but is that player going to move us any closer to finishing 2nd? No. So we're looking at next season, ideally. So next season, do you reckon they're going to make some amazing signings? And even they've got too much wrong. They've got too much wrong, bro. Even this Eric Ten Hag sacking. Do you know what I mean? He should have been sacked right after the FA Cup. He should have been sacked right after the FA Cup. I don't see the leniency that you're giving Eric Ten Hag. Van Gaal won the FA Cup, got sacked straight away. We should have done that with Eric Ten Hag. Instead, you've given him an extra 6 months. We've underperformed. Amorim's come in, underperformed. So that whole season, for me, the whole last season is their fault. The whole of last season is their fault for me. Pick which lane you want to be in. You either sack the manager and bring in a new manager at the beginning of the season. But what they've done with Amorim, not backing him, bringing him in mid-Jan, they're completely to blame, bro. And then, like I said, if you're thinking, we can compete to win the league by 2028, then big up to you. And I appreciate, I like your optimism. I'll give you that. We don't have peas. It's that simple for me. The fact we haven't sold anyone is why we can't buy anyone. That's true, but there is money, bro. There is money. How many times have we seen us, get money, find money to sign players? Do you know what I mean? But now all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're broke. You're signing Mbuemo on 250k a week, but yeah, we're broke. Like, what? Like, maybe they need to improve their scouting department. Like, not everyone you sign needs to be on 250k a week. Sorry, man. I'm just MA. Big up yourself, man. City won a league within 4 seasons of their takeover, but they signed some serious players to get that done. Yeah. That's what I mean. Company, Silva, Aguero, Yaya Toure. There's just so many players. Even signing Milner. For me, I was like, what the hell are you doing there? But he turned out to be a really good signing for them. Yes and no on the signings. Yes, for we are strapped for cash. No, in that they should have clocked Brentford are playing hardball and how the market is moving. They should have cuffed the cash. Yeah, but like I said, I think they're just trying to save money, because even if we would have offered him the 250 at the beginning of the transfer window, we would have been paying that 250 now. So they're probably saving themselves about $1 million, maybe $1.5 million. But you notice already, like Crystal Palace, Brentford, even Wolves to a certain extent. Actually, Wolves don't have the P's like that, but even Palace, I was looking at the other day, their highest spend, their biggest transfer, the highest spending was I think it was at Benteke for like 27 mil. Tyrell Gunner TV, big up yourself, man. Hope you're blessed up. Liverpool have discussed the possibility of making a move for Marcus Rashford. However, nothing has advanced. Do you know what this is, bro? You know what this is. It's no one wants Marcus Rashford, and now he's just everyone's. Do you know what I mean? The links are just going out there because he's come out and said, I only want to go to Barcelona. Barcelona are not going to come in for Marcus Rashford, especially with the wages. So it looks to me that he's probably going to go out on loan. But I think that he's just putting himself out there, really, bro. But for him to, I don't see these links, man. I don't. Why would Liverpool? Nah, man. Bro, what the hell's going on here? We're rivals, bro. Like we don't. I don't know where this links come from, to be honest. I really don't. Source, Mail Sport. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Even then, what do you reckon they'll give him the wages, bro? What? Think about it. Marcus Rashford going to join Liverpool, our biggest rivals, a Man United player on 300 racks a week. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. No, but Martinez, he is terrible. Yes, he is better than Onana, but the World Cup has blinded people. He is dodgy. I'd rather us go get Kova back for AMs or someone else. Do you know what, bro? You're actually right with that. It doesn't have to be Martinez, bro. It doesn't have to be Martinez. We just need another goalkeeper. I think everyone's just got PTSD from Onana, including me. He's let us down last season so much, man, and the season before. And again, bro, who pulls his what kind of goalkeeper pulls his hamstring? What are you doing, bro? What are you really doing, bro? I know I see him kicking ball in Africa. Big up to himself as well. I don't have an issue with that. Well, you're a goalkeeper, bro. Get in goal. Like, why am I seeing you run up and down the pitch, bro? And then you pull a hamstring. It's like, bro, only Onana, you know, bro. Only Onana. Like, how do you pull a hamstring as a goalkeeper, bro? What, kicking the ball? A goal kick? It's just mad, bro. We call them INEOS. Big. There's 45 days left of the window. Okay, yeah, cool. So yeah, okay. So we've got a month and a bit. We've got a month and a bit. Let's see. Do you know what? Is it Charlie? I want to see you back in the chat more often because I want to see if these lot can actually salvage this transfer window. I think they can, but am I confident in them doing it? Probably not. No. Yeah, but still, Barada should just bite the bullet and make the proper CEO moves. Should have tossed people like Nacho and Rashford, then have some cash to move. But here we are with nothing. Yeah, I know. I said this like 2-3 weeks ago, bro. I said, I guarantee you none of the players are going to end up leaving. I know like Sancho's linked to Juve, Højlund's linked to Milan. It's just the confidence, bro. I'm not confident. The way this club is moving, I don't even think they know what the hell they're doing. You know, like before, like last season, where like INEOS moving in silence and all of that. Now it's too silent. You know what I mean? It's just too silent now. I can't hear shit. I don't know what the hell is happening. And they're not even showing me what they're showing me is crap. Like even at the links that the players that we're linked to, it's just crap. Like, you know what we need, go and get it. And it's like you're just penny pinching on every corner, penny pinching on every little corner. Even this Mbuemo deal, the reason why they're not getting it done, because like I said, they probably don't want to pay the wages now. They're like, right, if we can let him play for Brentford, let him do his pre-season there. Let him do his pre-season there. So yeah, at least he'll be fit. And we won't have to pay off his wages until he comes. It's just another tactic to save money, bro. No, facts, names. All these men were glazing INEOS like saviors, and now we are in the mud. It's pathetic. Yeah, I know, but bro, no one would. I still want to see these guys come out and be like, you know what, I made a mistake. because I was never convinced on INEOS ever. This Britain's richest man. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Like Britain's richest man moving like this. Get out of here, man. The reality is you are not a top 4 club. You are in a rebuild, which takes time. So what are we doing, like an Arsenal thing right now, where it's like trust the process? 5-6 years in and they've won fucking nothing, even though they've been in the top 4. Like ideally, if you really want to do a rebuild, it shouldn't take no longer than 2 seasons for me. Like if you've got the money there, it shouldn't take longer than 2 seasons for a proper rebuild. It's not hard, bro. It's not hard. You sign 5 players, 1 season, you get rid of 5 players or 4 players. The next season, you sign another 4 or 5 players. In 2 years, you've got a whole new squad. You've got a whole new team. Do you know what I mean? So it's not that hard to get in new players and get out the old wood. It's not. It's just the pace that you're going to do it at. Oh, yeah, I read this. We call them INEOS. INEOS. There's 45 days after the window. Yeah, I read this already. Sorry, man. Fan base turned into INEOS. Fan base turned into INEOS bootlickers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Big up Ramo. Yeah, it's like you can't say anything bad about them these days. Hackle, big up yourself. The problem is not what they do before the window ends. The problem is we don't have the new signings comfortably integrated before the start of the season. Do you know what? That's a good point, and we never do that. Can you name me one time, yeah, where we've got a transfer business done early, and they were all there for pre-season? Because I can't remember not one time. Guys, subscribe to the video as well. There's about 100 people in there. Let me just check how much subscribers we are on, because we are on the road to 1,000. Okay, 854. Big up, man. Big up every single one of you that have subscribed. I appreciate that. If we can get to 860, I would appreciate that. Big up everyone as well. Kieran, big up yourself. The problem are the owners, and until they're gone, nothing will change. We can't even get players out, let alone bring them in. INEOS haven't done shit. Yeah, I know. Big up. Finally, some people are waking up to this INEOS bullshit, bro. I swear. Everybody else is improving. It's scary. Yeah, I know. That's everyone, bro. Everyone, even Newcastle. If they sell Isak, I'm not gonna lie, that's a step backwards. But still, even Newcastle are improving. Other teams around us, you can say, are probably not improving. Like Brentford, Palace. If Eze leaves, with Teta, I don't know what's going on there. Palace, you could probably say Brentford. Brighton. I don't even know who Brighton have signed. But yeah, the top 6, everyone in that top 6, they've all improved. And we finished 15th. And yeah, it's where's yeah, Jarly, this guy here. This is what I'm talking about. So everyone's improving, yeah, but you still have that faith. So I rate it. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Big up. But that is my issue with it. Ratcliffe gave these guys that get out of jail card, so they will still be a cancer at United. And God forbid INEOS look to sell out because they don't deliver. Do you know what? I think that would be the best thing for INEOS to do, if you ask me. I think that would be the best thing for INEOS to do. If you said you were going to come in and do this, yeah, you haven't done it. So, you know, walk. Do you know what I mean? Sell your share. Sell your share, because you can't just keep going around in circles with this. You can't. But the only way it could work is if they literally just see that it's not working. Do you know what I mean? They have to literally see that it's not working. And then hopefully they just come to their senses. Liverpool competed to win a league. They're diluted. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. 2028. Get out of here, man. This whole competing is Arsenal's fault. It should be 3 years Premier League title. Yeah. Arsenal will trust the process, my bro. Big up He's a yay, always great boy. Big up, man. Big up yourself. AMORIM will go the same way as Ten Hag by Christmas. I think so. Kieran, big up yourself. I think so. I agree. I think maybe before. I think October. We've got some tough games in the beginning of the season. And if he can't get some wins in those games, and we're sitting flipping 8th, 9th, 10th, it's done. He only got an 18-month contract as well. So they ain't going to lose out on much sacking him. If AMORIM doesn't get his signings, he has to be system flexible. We need to scumbag top 5. I would like to see that as well. I would like to see him be a bit more system flexible. Do you know what I mean? You're so addicted to this 3 at the back. Okay, cool. Change it up to 3-5-2. Why don't we ever play the 3-5-2? We're always getting ran through in that midfield. The 2 8s can't do it. Yeah. Whereas the 3-5-2, you've got the 2 wing backs, but you've got the 3 in midfield. And that 3 in midfield, you can choose to play it however you want. You can play with the 1 sitting midfielder with the 2 8s. You can play it flat. You're playing the 3 8s. You can play, it's much harder to break down a midfield of 3, and then you've got the 2 strikers up top. And the way you can play with them, you can literally play with 1 striker up top and then 1 kind of like CAM who's making the wide runs, or you can push one of the 3 centre mids up to create that 3 up top when we haven't got the ball. There's so many things you can do, or just take it back to a 4-3-3. Just take it back to a 4-3-3, bro. Two centre mids, 1 cam, 2 wide players, 1 striker. If it's not working, you've got to change it up, bro. What's that? Yeah, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Well, if it's not working, fix it. United's revenue is enough to cover for transfers, even without you. Yeah, I know. Yep. United got a better PSR than Arsenal and Liverpool. So what are we doing here, bro? This is what I'm saying. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, bro? I think he might be, bro. Libo Salford. It's probably about 200 to 250. I think he might be. Sorry, I agree with the money, but I think Mbuemo was not the issue. It was the transfer fee to Brentford. Yeah, but Brentford wanted 60 mil for him. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, I can see why. You've got Noni Madueke going for 52 mil to Arsenal. You've got who else? We signed Cunha, release clause 62 mil. So when you're looking at all of that, like, why wouldn't you say, yeah, Mbuemo, 60 mil? I'm not too mad at Brentford for doing that. And like I said, Brentford don't need the money. Big up Russell as well. Big up Russell, CFC. Big up each and every time. Congrats on winning the Club World Cup. Big up. Rashford to be bench warmer. Nah. Yes, big up Mustafa. Big up, bro. Big up yourself. Hope you're blessed out, man. Guys, I'm gonna have to wrap up, man. It's been a great show. Big up everyone in here. I really appreciate that. Tonight we should be going live as well, and hopefully we've got some more news for you, man. Hopefully we've got some better news to brighten up your day and to not, bring you down like this club has been doing to many of us for a while now. But yeah, 93 people up in here. Like the video, boys. Subscribe, and I'll catch you lot later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace. Big up.